Yo, peace, 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 family. I want to talk about something that has been so deep that may sound pretty deep. And I gave you a little short about spiritual bullying. But I know a lot of people are not going to understand this. And this is for those that know exactly what I'm talking about and know exactly what I mean. So spiritual bullying is when you can actually feel when someone is pulling onto your energy. When I say spiritual bullying, I'm not talking about someone being rude. I'm not just talking about someone not liking you. I'm talking about when someone keeps trying to get access to your energy after you have completely already removed them from yourself and your life, your whole physical space. When you cut them off physically, but somehow you still feel that pull. You still feel some form of attachment. You still feel like they are trying to get a reaction out of you, or they're trying to pretty much pull onto your attention, trying to invade your space, family. Or they trying to stay connected to you through your mind, your emotions, your posts, your dreams, your memories, and just overall your cells, your nervous system. And let me say this clearly. Sometimes it is spiritual. It's really spiritual, family. Sometimes it is emotional. And sometimes it's indeed energetically, family. Sometimes it is your body remembering what that person and how that person made you feel. But either way, family, I'm learning that you have to pay more attention to yourself. This is when your true awareness starts tapping in, that intuition, that discernment, right? Some people do not have access to you because they love you. And I had to learn this the hard way, family. Some people want access because they are used to feeding off of you. And I'm talking about emotionally, family. They're used to grabbing your attention, your reactions, your softness, your kindness, your generosity, your light, and just overall your presence. And if you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're handsome, then without a doubt, they need all of that. That is why when you're starting to heal, family, and you have become very protective of your mental space and your emotional space, family, you know when someone is spiritually bullying you. At least that's what I call it. And they try. Spiritual bullying can look like someone constantly watching you, stalking you. They can be stalking your social medias, popping up from different accounts. You may even see them trying to pop up around your physical spaces, leaving hidden comments on your post or somebody else's comment that left you a comment on your post. It gets really deep. They be trying to provoke you, family, trying to make you second guess yourself. And I'm speaking from experience, family. I was in that space. This is not laughter at you. This is laughter because I've graduated and elevated from that space where they would try to make you feel like you never was fully free from them, especially when they have done harm to you and done wrong to you. And sometimes it may not even be loud. So don't second guess yourself or get the misconception. Sometimes it's very silent. It's that feeling of why do I feel drained after seeing this person's name or specific numbers, birthdays, specific favorite colors? Why do I feel heavy after this interaction? Why does my body feel all tense and tight when I feel watched? Why do I feel like someone is trying to pull me or pull onto my energy? This is where your discernment comes in, family. And it has nothing to do with any external forces. Your discernment, your intuition. Your discernment is extremely important. Because everybody who looks at you is not attacking you. Please don't get it wrong. However, everybody who admires you is not always dangerous. It can be. And everybody who studies your energy is not automatically an energy. Or how can I say it? Not an energy, but they're not an enemy. Okay? But what I'm learning is that the body will tell you something when it feels off. And sometimes, family, this is why grounding and centering yourself is important as well. Because you don't want to send yourself mixed signals. That's a whole nother video I'll touch on later on. But your body will tell you when something feels off, when it's not right. Whether you feel it in your gut, right? Or whether you just feel nauseous, okay? Or whether you have anxiety creeping in on you. Your body will tell you when someone is in a spirit of admiration, when somebody's admiring you, when it was respectable, opposed to someone that's trying to be invasive, right? There's a difference between someone noticing your light and someone that's trying to feed off you, family. There's a difference between someone complimenting you and someone that is trying to enter in your stratosphere, your aura. Is trying to enter in your space without your permission. And I love when I can feel that tug. Because folks start automatically, when I check them on it, they think I got a problem or I'm mean. But no, it's okay too to do it with grace. Every time someone is in front of you and they feeding you major compliments, but something feels off about the compliments they're feeding you. It's like they kind of love bomb you. That's like another form of love bombing, right? They're stealing from you. They're trying to feed off your energy because a lot of us, most people don't know how to tune it down or protect themselves. However, there's a difference between connecting, overall having a connection, and it's a difference between someone that's really being energetically intrusive. Okay, just really trying to invade your space, family, trying to take from you. And the more spiritually aware you become, family, and this is why meditation and sitting with yourself and understanding that when you feel like it's time for isolation, it's not a bad thing. It's not self-sabotaging. It's time for you to go within. And I had to learn this. The more you start noticing the difference between the two, you will be able to notice right away. But here's the part that we have to be careful with, family. We cannot give every uncomfortable feeling power over us. And this is, I'm speaking from experience, family. I'm telling you what I know. Do not allow it to overpower you. Understand you have full control. Sometimes the lesson is not like to chase the person. It's not to confront the person too, because I used to have this really bad. I would confront a mofo quick, without hesitation, And it's not to prove the person is doing something, but 9 out of 10, most folks that's invading in your space, they do it unknowingly. And then it's another 50% of them that know exactly what they're doing, family. Okay? Sometimes that lesson is to strengthen your own field, family. And what I mean by your own field, I mean that is to strengthen your awareness within yourself. That is for you to pay more attention to what's going on through your body, listening to your cells. I remember Dr. B, so brother, he speaks about our cells and connectivity and how everything around us is listening, how our cells are completely listening and picking up the vibration, the frequency of everything. However, this is why grounding yourself, calling your energy back, praying over yourself, cleansing your space, cleansing your environment, protecting your mind, family, praying over your mind is very important. Stop checking for them and check for yourself. This is what I had to learn. And the more you center yourself and stop feeding into the connection, which is fear, because the more you feed into that fear, family, I'm telling you what I know, the more you feed into that fear, now you're activating it. You're opening up a whole new portal for disagreeable elements. However, stop letting their presence live rent-free in your spirit and in your mind, because you don't want to be held in captivity, family. Because some people can only keep pulling on you when you keep giving them access through your attention. Your attention is energy, family. Your reaction is energy, family. Your fear is energy. And your obsession with figuring it out is energy. So sometimes the most powerful protection is not fighting back, family. I'm telling you what I know. Sometimes the most powerful protection is just saying you no longer have access to me. And it's okay if you say it with attitude, say it with power, say it with grace, say it with firmness. You have to really activate the energy. My energy belongs to me. My mind belongs to me. My peace belongs to me. I return everything and anything that is not mine to its source. Matter of fact, I send it back to its source with a mirror to allow it to see itself. I call my power back from every person, place, situation, every portal, every dark space that is trying to pull from me. And then you move differently, family, and no longer go back and give that so-called energy your power. You have to stop explaining yourself to people who already want to misunderstand you on purpose, family. You have to stop opening up doors that God has already closed. You got to stop letting people spiritually bully you through memories, through guilt, through fake pages, comments, old attachments. Those are old energetic hooks, family. And like I say, you have to kill them. You have to cut them completely out of your energy. And you say those things and you mean them. Because when you are chosen to grow within yourself, you're also chosen to learn new boundaries, family. You are chosen to be more spiritually awakened. And it's not just the physical boundaries, families. I'm talking about spiritual boundaries, emotional boundaries, mental boundaries, energetic boundaries. And let me tell you something. The stronger your light gets, the stronger your discernment has to become, family. And don't be scared of yourself. Don't run from it. The more you walk towards it, family, I promise you, it's not going to be heavy. If anything, it's going to be like you're welcoming a new version of yourself. It's like when you step into the kingdom or the queendom, right? And then they grace you with your crown. That's exactly how it's going to feel, family. I'm trying to tell you. It can feel heavy. But the more you walk towards it and into it, it really builds you a whole new level of armor and strength, family. Because everybody is not coming to celebrate your light. Understand that. And don't be oblivious. I was oblivious for a little bit. I was very naive until I had to really realize, like, no. Oh, you really have to start paying attention on how people treat you, how they speak to you, the tone. And you got to understand that it's okay to say no. Some people are coming to test it. Some people are coming to drain it. Some people are coming to copy it. Some people are coming, family, to see if they can still have access to you. So I know we talk about retrograde and we talk about how the energy is flowing counterclockwise. And, you know, with all that being said, family, just understand that stand firm and stop going backwards, because there's nothing back there. That's why what they say, when your haters, I really don't even like using that word, but when those disagreeable elements speak about you or speak on you, remember, they behind you. They're not in front of you. Your job is to stand within yourself so deeply that no one can pull you out of your center. That is a form of spiritual maturity. And don't get it twisted, family. I had to learn too. Being able to feel the pull, but not obey it. Being able to notice the energy, but not reacting to it. Being able to sense something is off, but still staying grounded, family. Let me tell you, that's more the power. I swear, it's like, you know how Sonic get those golden coins when he hit a certain level. Yes, I'm a Sonic fan. However, you start getting that mojo back. You know what I mean? So it's like, you have to stand firm. And being able to sense something that is off, but still staying grounded, family, I'm trying to tell you, that is your power. That is the power. That is your protection. And it's tell me, I'm trying to tell you, that bridge, that wall is hard to break, especially when you're connected to the Most High and the divine force and source. So if you have been feeling like someone is pulling on your energy, family, take a moment and ask yourself, is this mine? Do I need to respond? Do I need to protect my peace? Do I need to block, mute, cleanse, pray, meditate, reset, or simply just detach? Because protecting your energy does not always have to be dramatic, family. And it doesn't take 1,000 steps to get it done either. Sometimes, and this is one of my specialties, this is my favorite right here, is that sometimes protection is just silence. Sometimes protection is just blocking. Sometimes protection is not posting in real time, if you understand what I mean. Sometimes protection is taking a spiritual bath, family. And it's not about nobody else's ingredients and recipes, but it's about sometimes you got to create your own. Create your own spiritual bath, family. What pulls onto your energy when specific things are getting done? Because remember, it's already embedded into your DNA. It will remember what you need to do. Sometimes protecting your energy, family, is sitting back, drinking water, getting off your phone, and just really dedicating time to yourself. Sometimes protecting your energy is refusing to keep feeding into those specific chaos connections that you already outgrew, especially people. So today I want you to remember, you are allowed, family, to protect your energy. You are allowed to protect your mind. You are allowed to protect your peace. You are allowed to remove access without explaining yourself. That's been my ultimate move right there. Removing myself without explaining why. It's not about me taking it personal or trying to leave confusion. And anybody who keep trying to reach you through pressure, guilt, stalking, fake pages, hidden comments, slick remarks, are energetically pulling and showing you why they supposed to be important, family, cut it off. Your energy is not public property. Your spirit is not open access. Your peace is not up for negotiation, family. Call your energy back. Stand in your body, stand ground, and remember you can't feel what is happening without letting it control you. That is the power, family. Peace.